Yo everybody, Mobile Gamers Unite here, FTC compliant vid for adults. Let's get into it. So, Yu Yu Hakusho Part 2, the bad boy banner is finally here. We got the Toguro brothers in one corner, and then we have Hiei over here. I will also note, Hiei's skin is in the shop, so go ahead and go get that if you're lucky enough to pull this bad mama jamma. And we do have our pity rate primed. Been waiting for this. Been waiting a long time. So let's finally do some pulls. Let's see, we were at 87 pulls. Yep, 87 is what we got this this gotcha machine primed at. So, we'll begin. So, let's talk about the pity rate. First of all, the pity rate should be 80 to 100, is what people are saying. It's not always going to be a set number, or else we would already have it documented and we would know exactly what it is. So there's some sort of algorithm to it. Obviously, it's what people are speculating. It's nice to start on a yellow. So really, what would be the point of a pity rate in this game? In my personal opinion, it would be loss prevention, right? Because somebody does 200 pulls and they don't get something, they're going to want to rage quit. I've been a guild owner long enough and I've played with enough people to actually see this. I've seen people come and go. I've seen people, I'm going to quit. I'm quitting. So obviously they're going to put in a pity rate so that, you do enough pulls, you're going to get something type of deal. My personal feelings on that, I welcome it. I think it's great. The one thing that all my guild members said is it's going to be an off banner if it's pity rate, and that stung a little bit because I personally think, this is number 4, I'm keeping track, I personally think that if you do enough summons to actually hit a pity rate, you should get something on banner. Alright, because personally to me, if you go and do 100 summons and you get something off banner that you can't use, I mean, that's almost like salt in the wound, right? So, the speculated pity rate is 100 pulls. Let's talk about the resources it takes just to do 100 pulls. 100 pulls is going to roughly cost you $300 if you just buy them straight up. That's a lot of money. Like you could go lease a cheap car with that, So, really, because each one of these units has, like, a set cost, right? There's a 2% SSR chance. So, out of 100 summons, you should statistically pull 2 SSRs. So, they value their SSR heroes at about $150 each. That's how much they're trying to make. They want us to pay $150 to pull an SSR character. I understand their business. They got to make money, right? But I also think that if you do cough up all that or enough pulls to trigger that, I do think it should be something on banner. I personally think instead of having a pity rate, we should just have a pity system. I think if you do 100 pulls, the banner should keep track of your pulls, and after 100 pulls, you should get an on-banner character, or they should just let you pick one. And if you agree, give me a thumbs up. But that's just my personal philosophy on it. Let's see, we're at 9. So we're at 92. Alright, no luck so far. No luck so far. We're getting towards that 100 mark. Anytime now. Got all excited because it was yellow. Oh. Not yet. Not yet. Come on now. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. My lovely cat is joining us here today. Right, kitty? You gonna give us some luck? He's taking a cat nap. You guys might hear him purring. Alright. I'll be purring as soon as if I pull any of these characters. Come on, meow. Let's see, what are we at? 92, 93. I think we're 6 pulls away. Let's see. I really hope my guildies are wrong. I really, really hope that pity rates are on banner. Or at least, I hope they at least have a chance of being on banner. A predominantly good chance. But we are hitting yellow. Come on. Come on with them yellows. Can we get another yellow? No, come on. You playing me for a fool, baby? Come on. I know you got some yellows. Also, everyone, pardon me, I am tired. I did stay up all night for this, waiting. So, oh, come on. Some of my guildies already pulled a Hiei. Come on. I'm getting left in the dust over here. 7 a.m. on a Thursday. Oh, by the way, for those of you at home that have Netflix, Season 2 of Altered Carbon drops today. If you haven't checked that out, check it out, baby. And we got an SSR. Looks like the pity rate is real. But is it going to be an off banner? I don't even want to look. I'm scared. Oh! Yes! Thank you. Alright. That probably most definitely was the pity rate. And it probably most definitely, it is on banner. So that was pretty awesome. Okay. Okay. I highly doubt that that wasn't the pity rate, since we got like right to 100 summons. We were right there somewhere. So, in anticipation for Hiei, I already bought the skin for him, and I was sitting here thinking like, man, I shouldn't have done that. I probably jinxed myself. Oh man, we're gonna put that skin on him. We're gonna have a quick look at him, see how Hiei's doing. I don't think another SSR is gonna drop right now because he just dropped. I'm not the first person to note that they kind of fall in waves, which is why I'm always looking for those yellow pockets, because I really do think they kind of fall in waves. Come on, meow. So, this is why I typically don't record a lot of my pulls. Like, I'm sitting here right now just doing pull after pull, but when I'm actually doing these pull sessions by myself, I'll do a couple pulls and then I'll wait. Yeah, that's just how I do it, and I typically, doing single pulls like this, I average an SSR like once every 35 pulls. So, we'll do this one. You know what, how about this? Let's try to hit a yellow pocket. Yeah, and then we'll go check out Hiei. I feel much better already just knowing that I have him in the bag. Ooh. I do want the other character. I do want the twins. For the simple fact that they are Yu Yu Hakusho, and to me they look pretty cool. His demon form looks pretty wicked. I've already seen him in Kuwabara's his bond level, the very last one. You do see the twins. We'll just call them the twins. You do see them. I did kind of read over, you know, some of their moves. They're 120%. Which is pretty cool. 20% to everything sounds pretty wicked to me. Come on, keep going, baby. Alright, well, at least we got a yellow pocket. Can we get another yellow? Can we get another yellow? Alright, we still haven't dipped into our crystals yet. I'd like to just get both of them off just the tickets, but hey. Like, we do have Record of Lotus War. I'm not even going to talk about that right now. Not even going to talk about that. We're just talking about Yu Yu Hakusho, baby. That's it. But, yes, other guild members have been talking about other collabs to come. Trails in the Sky Part 2 is coming, so you have your chance to grab that sweet, sweet Estelle and Joshua. And, of course, Leonhardt. So, that is coming back around. My whole thing is, out of all of the collabs that we've seen, and maybe I've missed something and they've already confirmed that Yu Yu Hakusho will come back, but of all the collabs that we've had, the only one that they've really had a problem with is Yu Yu Hakusho, and I can't figure out exactly what their problem is or was. I was going to see if I can find some of the CN players to talk to see if they had the same Yu Yu Hakusho event that we had, or if they had a different map to play. So my whole point is if there was going to be a collab that maybe didn't come back the second time, if I was a betting man and I had to bet off of what I know right now, I would probably bet on Yu Yu Hakusho not coming back if I had to pick one, just saying. Of course, this is all speculation. I don't need to get crucified over that. This is just IMO. But if I had to pick a collab that wasn't going to come back, Yu Yu Hakusho would be the first one that I'd pick because of all the problems that they've had with it. And whatever the problems were, they didn't exactly clarify anything. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. So I would like to get these characters right now. If I could, that would just effing rock. So we got one on the pity rate. How about a little luck? Can we get some luck? Can we pull one on our own luck? That would be cool. That would be cool. Of course, just my luck, though. The pity rate's an on banner. The actual SSR that I pull will be a Basel or something. Oh, I shouldn't even say that. Right, kitty? Looks like you were good for something. Well, I'm purring too now. Alright, we'll just work our way through these tickets and go take a look at number 1 best boy assassin, Hiei, with all his eyeballs sticking out. In fact, if I do recall correctly, that was like his demon form. He had eyes everywhere. In fact, I'm going to go watch me some Yu Yu Hakusho. I used to have the whole show. And now I can't find it, so I'm going to look it up. I'm going to get the box set, whatever it takes. So if you guys ask me what my favorite collab would be if I got to pick one, I would ask them to do a Bastard collab. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the anime Bastard, but Dark Schneider would be an amazing character to run in Langrisser. So would Arsha. Somebody needs to just do that, and this yellow needs to keep spinning. Come on. So, yeah, if anybody else out there knows what Bastard is, leave me a comment. I thought it was such a great anime. It's an old school anime. Old. Like Ninja Scroll old, but sweet anime nonetheless. Some companies started making it. They made like, I don't know, there were 3 cassettes that they made. And then they stopped making it. But they kept making the manga. They still make Bastard manga over in Japan. And I love it because I'm such a bastard myself. Alright, speaking of bastards. Come on. Come on, bastard brothers. Oh, I can't pull myself away. So I got 63 summons left here. Statistically speaking, that should be enough for an SSR. And one should be dropping any time. Should be able to hit some yellows. And one of them should just keep spinning. But I feel a lot better already. We do have Hiei, so I can run pretty much the whole Yu Yu Hakusho good guy team. Kuwabara and all included. I would like to have the super villain there. And this villain is pretty cool, right? It's 2 of them. They're brothers. I think the older brother turns into a weapon, and the younger brother, he's got muscles and can make his muscles do amazing things. And actually, if you guys follow Yu Yu Hakusho, this is like one of the main bad guys. This guy, the Boro twins, the younger brother, and actually I didn't think they were actually brothers, because the younger brother killed Yusuke's teacher. I forgot what the old lady's name was, but that was like the closest thing to a mother figure that Yusuke had. And the younger brother killed her. And even in the anime, he like pretty much beats her ass and makes fun of her for being old and weak, and he's like, look how powerful my demon body is. I haven't aged a day. And I didn't think he was going to kill her. I honestly thought he was just going to beat the shit out of her and just like humiliate her, but no, he crushed the old woman. But the thing is Yusuke's old teacher and the younger brother, they call the younger brother, but I'm not sure they're actually brothers, but they were a couple, and they won the tournament, if I recall correctly. They won the Crazy Demon tournament, and I don't remember what the old lady asked for. It obviously wasn't immortality, but that's a pretty epic part of Yu Yu Hakusho. Obviously, when Yusuke loses his teacher, when she dies, he just goes apeshit crazy. She also gives him the rest of her power. Like, I do remember that. And then, yeah, it's off to fight in the tournament. So, pretty epic anime. For those of you that have not watched Yu Yu Hakusho, go and watch it from beginning to end. I mean, it is just such a great anime. And while you're at it, get on Netflix. Check out Altered Carbon. That show rocks my socks. Season 2's coming out today, and I cannot wait. They got everything. It's futuristic. There's clones and space people, and everybody has a bunch of different clone bodies, and they can do whatever they want. Oh, crazy, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. So, that's what your boy's going to be doing today. Obviously working on one character, hopefully two, and probably watching some Netflix. Chilling with Kitty. So, anytime now. Come on. Come on, meow. Well, thank goodness for that pity, right? In fact, wait a minute. Well, we just might have to try to pity rate two characters, because if I go through all these summons, and I don't get anything, I should be. I mean, I had almost 100 summons, so if I go through all of these tickets and all this lapis, I should be like 10 summons short of getting the pity rate again. Now, wouldn't that be something? All my guildies are like, why is everybody up? All the night shift players are like, what's going on? It's because of the banner. It's because we're all trying to get some characters off the Yu Yu Hakusho bad boy banner. Come on, not you, Laird, whatever the hell your name is. Come on. Oh, also another thing, I did mess around with the pity rate with friendship vouchers. They don't affect it, or else, yeah, obviously it would be too easy. You would just drop 90 of the friend summons, and then you would just throw your 10 tickets and, you know, get your SSR that way. I did test that out. I had 500 of the friendship vouchers. Like, I actually got 500 of them together, and I was doing like 100 of those, and then I would try normal summons. It didn't do nothing. It didn't matter how many of those I used, because then it would just be way too easy to manipulate the system. So yeah, friendship vouchers, save them for your friends. Come on, meow. Let's see another yellow. I mean, I figure at some point my natural luck should just kick in, and like 49 left to go. Like, come on. See, the other thing that people do is they check the channel chat to see what people are summoning. At this point, since I'm just doing singles anyway, yeah, I just go through and do them and wait, and I leave it up to Lady Luck. She's been pretty nice to me, typically. Sometimes she's a bitch, but hopefully not this time. Lady Luck, anytime now. I can't even be upset. We're halfway there. We're halfway there, boys and girls. Can't even be upset. We haven't even looked at Hiei yet, and his awesome, badass, dark dragon skin, or whatever it is. At least they let us purchase his skin for, you know, the little skin vouchers. That's cool. they probably figured out that people weren't going to be too happy about paying $250 to get Hiei's skin, when they probably just had to drop $250 to get Yusuke's skin. So, So yeah, if you do pull Hiei, go ahead, go into the guild store, or just the store, not the guild store. Go into the store and get that badass skin, because he does look pretty gnarly with it. He's got like these black wings that come out. Well, are they wings or flames? I don't know. We'll find out in a second when we look at him. Oh, come on. Can we get some yellows? Can we just get a pocket of them? I haven't even seen a pocket full of yellows. Like, seriously. Usually I can get yellows to hit back to back, but I'm really not seeing this. So I'm going to have to tell my guild, though. Pity rate on banner, at least for me. And that had to have been the pity rate. I mean, I literally got right to 100 pulls. So, now what are you going to do? Tell you what we're going to do is hopefully not have to go to the pity rate twice. Come on, keep going. Alright, can this be a pocket? Is this the pocket we were looking for? Not you, Silver Wolf. Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf. Yeah, you know what? They need a skin for Silver Wolf. They need a Yellow Wolf skin. Give him a bunch of tattoos, some raggedy jeans, gold chain. I think it'd be funny. Oh, the other thing, if I could make one change to the game, I personally think, and this is just me, I think that the cuttlefish should look like squidbillies. That's just me. I think it'd be awesome if little early Kyler was down there. Even if they just had a skin for it, I'd kill for that. I think it would be hilarious. And cuttlefish can be nightmares. Come on. Oh, they could have the whole Squidbilly clan. Oh, that would just be great. Please, Xylon, please. Like, I don't think the licensing would be all that expensive for that. I mean, you could probably get away Squidbillies like $50. Like, come on. Alright. Alright. Oh, here's that yellow. Is it? No, come on. It wanted to. The clock just didn't have enough time. Can we get another one? Come on. Back to back. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Daddy needs the evil twins. Come on. And actually, I thought they were a tank. Somebody told me they're not a tank. I was kind of hoping to find out. Either way, they still look awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to think that they could be a tank because, I mean, they do kind of look like a big, muscular, tanky unit. Like, I don't know. But according to my guildies, they're just a physical attacker. Nah, beggars can't be choosers. Which really, I guess that makes Kuwabara the only tank on this banner, even though he's not on the banner. But, you know, I've been having a lot of fun playing Kuwabara, actually. It's crazy how much he can tank with such a low defense, because all of his tanking is done with damage reduction. It's just super high damage reduction. In fact, I think he's got the highest damage reduction in the game right now. You know, I've ran him with Iris a few times and used teleport. Her teleport gives you 20% magic, or not magic. Her teleport gives you 20% damage reduction, and then if you teleport him onto a wall, you know, you got 40% damage reduction, plus his damage reduction with gear and with runes. It gets pretty ridiculous. Like, he can have like 70-80% damage reduction. It's nuts. So, the one mistake I did make on the Kuwabara video, I was so busy paying attention to his healing, I kind of lost track of turns. He can only tank for 2 turns at a time. That's the trade-off. You're going to have this amazing physical tank that can just pretty much do away with physical damage because, you know, his damage reduction gets so high. But of course he can only keep that up for 2 turns at a time. He does have an attack in his kit, so I guess on that 3rd turn you could use his Dimension Slice. But if you bring that, you're going to give up Heavy Shield, and Heavy Shield is what, like a 30% chance to get 30% damage reduction or something like that. It definitely helps take his damage reduction over the top. But I'm going to play around with him, see what I can get out of him. Obviously, in the future, they might add something where he can keep his guard up for more than 2 turns, but hey, we'll have to see. I think you can do that with him now. You just have to bring his other tank ability. He still doesn't have a passive tank ability, so who knows? All these characters are subject to change. They add stuff to the game all the time, and thank goodness that they do. So I remember a long time ago I made a video about Samurai, the Little Soldiers, and I was like, oh man, because Kirikaze was the only one that could use them at the time. And I was like, well, someday they'll drop an SSR unit that can use Samurais, and everyone was like, no, Vlad, you're crazy. Samurais are going to be for Kirikaze forever, and that's it. Yeah, Rainforce dropped, and Rainforce is an SSR character that can use the Samurais. I always thought that was cool. So, good things will come in the future. That's all I know about Langrisser. Everything in my soul tells me good things will come to Langrisser in the future. And that's why we keep playing this game, right? And hoping for that pity rate. Man, we're really grinding it down. Come on. We got like, what, 20 pulls left? Ooh, 27. Man. Alright. My natural luck should be kicking in like any time after this pull. It's a coming. I can feel it. And you know what? Even if we don't get anything else, I'll be happy enough knowing that we did get Best Boy Assassin, and we primed the pity rate once again. And well, obviously the pity rate can definitely be on banners, so I got no beef with that. Hey. Oh, 7 a.m. Was it worth it? Yeah, it was worth it. It was worth it. Come on. But not as worth it as it's gonna be. Come on. I feel it in my bones. We got one coming up. We got one coming up. Really? A lack of yellows. Wow. Lack of yellows? Ah, lack of yellows. Come on. Anytime now. Anytime now. We're going to hit those yellows, that yellow pocket. Stay positive. Come on. I mean, it's all how you perceive the summons. Right now, I'm seeing yellow. And I'm seeing rainbow. Come on. Perceive with me. Perceive with me. With our willpower combined, these will start turning into yellows, and they will start dropping SSRs. I just need you all to believe with me. Man, come on. Come on. I need a gotcha spirit bomb. Everybody give me your luck. Oh, I'm not getting it. Come on. What's with this blue thing? What's with all the blues? It's like a blue ocean over here. Let me get some yellows. Some golds. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Ah. Oh God, come on. Oh, come on. And my guild's talking crap. Oh, my guild's always talking crap. Oh, here we go. Come on, baby. Oh, you wanted to. You wanted to. I know you wanted to. I saw it. I saw the desire in her eye. Come on, baby. I saw that. You wanted to keep going. The clock wanted to keep spinning. Can we get another yellow? Oh, seriously? Wow. I don't think I've had a back-to-back yellow this whole vid. That's rare. Come on. We're going to Disneyland. Come on. Like, shit. We can't go to Disneyland with one SSR. Come on, Xylon. Zelon. Again, guys, I'm tired. So, your boy's got to try extra to stay awake. Come on. Let's get those ducks in a row. I've seen enough Almedas. Can we get the twins? The twins come out and play. Come on. No. No yellow. No yellow. Oh, shit. My cat's over here falling asleep. And he slept the whole time. Seriously. Must be nice. Must be nice. But not as nice as a few yellows that turn into an SSR. Come on. Here's one. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, baby. Please. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. No off banners. Don't do this to me tonight. We just need everything to go nice and smooth. Woo! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I should have done another SSR pull right here. I didn't double tap it in time. Shit. I got too carried away with getting everything that I want. Alright. So we're done. We're done here. We're just gonna try for another yellow real quick. I mean, I got 13 pulls left. All in all, not that bad, right? Might as well throw my 13 pulls. See if I can get a dupe of anything. See if I can get that off-banner Basel I've been bitching about. So all in all, pretty effing awesome. Your boy's happy. I cleaned house. There we go. All in all, this with pity rate, I think I had right under 100 pulls. So with pity rate, oh, that one could have kept going. So that's not bad with pity rate. 90 pulls, and we got both characters. Pity rate primed, of course. Like, oh, and actually, oh wait, that's right. Since we just pulled the twins, I have no pity rate now. It reset. So back to ground zero with our 13 pulls. So glad that this did not turn into a salvage operation. Oh boy. I was worried there for a minute. Like, alright, so let's check these characters out. They do look pretty wicked. Oh boy. My guildies are getting bloodthirsty. Victory. Feels good, feels good. Definitely worth all the coffee. All the coffee I drank. Literally, it was so much coffee, guys. It's ridiculous. So we might as well burn through these last few. See if we can just get super uber lucky and maybe get some to a 4-star. Nah, a little something, something. Some yellows. Come on, meow. I die now. Oh yeah, that's right. Officially, we are through the Yu Yu Hakusho banners. I can die happy now, so hey, that's always good, right? For me, at least. I mean, this was one of the life goals that I set for myself. I was going to clear the Yu Yu Hakusho banner, just with sheer will, determination, and pity rate. And we did it. Boys and girls, we did it. Here we are. We are at the finish line. We made it. Everybody did good. Thank you all for the support. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, and now we get to go equip our baller ass skins to our brand new characters, level these bad boys up. I even have a few Guild War points. So this will be cool. I never see anybody actually do anything with the Tubero twins, the twins. So I'm really going to look into them, see if there's just anything cool there. Like I said, it is nice to have the whole team together, even if you're running with the bad guy. Alright, so now that we're done with this, we can talk about Record of Lotus War. Like, a lot of people are excited for that. I think that is the next collab that we're getting before we get a rerun of Trails in the Sky. If I'm wrong about that, somebody leave me a comment, let me know. Again, once and always, the comments are always open to you guys. Go ahead, leave them there. That's what it's there for. I do enjoy talking to every single one of you, and I typically reply to everybody. If you left me a comment in the past and I didn't reply to you, it's probably because I don't get notifications on my vids. It's pretty messed up. If I make a vid and it's a couple weeks old or something and somebody watches it and leaves me a comment, most of the time YouTube just doesn't even tell me. So the only way I can look up all the comments that you guys leave me is I literally have to just go through all my old videos every single day. And anybody that's been around my channel for a while knows that, I don't know, I probably have like 700 videos. So it's just impossible for me to go through all my old videos and see if there's any new comments. I really wish YouTube was better about that, but they're not. So anybody out there that's left me a comment and I didn't get back to you, I did not mean to neglect or offend any of my babies. I'm sorry, but that's just the reality with YouTube. Here's our last pull. Here's our last pull. Alright, Yu Yu Hakusho was a success. And can we 4-star anything? No, just okay. Alright. We'll end it on a blue. This one's for the pity rate, y'all. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Pity rate does work. Oh. Alright, so let's look at our new heroes. Oh, our villainous heroes. Our ballin' ass bad guys. Alright, so here's the Toguro brothers. Toguro bros. And here's Hiei. Interestingly enough, Hiei starts at a higher total power than the twins do. They're at 583. Hiei is at 630. Oh, while we're talking about little tidbits, let's talk about our boy Yusuke real quick. Did anybody else notice? This fool is wearing one sock. Right? If you don't have his skin, you might not notice, but when Yusuke transforms, the dude has one sock on. That kills me. Oh man, every time I see him now, I'm like, how's the dude wearing one sock? How can you fight wearing one sock? I couldn't do it. It'd throw me off. I don't know. It's just crazy. I guess when he transforms, it's just so badass that like his shoes get blown off of him and one of his socks survives, and he just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. If something like that happened, wouldn't you rip your other sock off? I would. I don't know, but Yusuke, he just don't care. He's just like, one sock, whatever. But there it is right there. Yusuke's one sock. So, that's right, Hiei. Where's your skin, boy? Let's have a good look at you. Okay, you look kind of, well, they make him look pretty basic without the skin. I mean, geez, talk about, a black cloak. I don't see his belt. I mean, he's got a belt here, but yeah, not here. But that's why we got this bad mamma jamma, and he can't wear it until I level him up. So we're gonna have to do that. Literally saved all these potions up just for these characters. After this, I won't need potions anymore. So pretty awesome, really. I don't know why I just wasted energy on that, but let's get sneak. Actually, let's just go ahead and look at this guy. He starts off as a demon bandit and gets sneak. Like Glacier Child, he's gonna get attack, intimidate. Okay. Alright, he breaks people's attack. Cool. Detect. We all know what that does. Detect can be very useful. And then, ooh, Dragon of the Darkness Flame. Ooh, here comes a nifty paragraph. Alright. 0.3 AoE damage. Oh, to yourself and all enemies within 4 blocks. That's right, he does hurt himself. That whole black flame thing hurts him alongside of his enemies. But he cannot die when casting this skill. So, worst case scenario, it's just going to take you down to 1 hit point. But your enemies, they're probably going to get destroyed. After battle, gain the Dark Dragon buff. Mobility +1. Awesome, we love that. Crit damage +20%. That's huge. +20% on already a crit. That's awesome. And you can act again after attacking. Act again effect only trigger once per turn. Last 3 turns. Oh. Oh wow. Holy cow. So he uses this, and then for the next 3 turns, he has act again every turn as long as he attacks. Let me just go over that again. You can act again after attacking. Act again effect can only trigger once per turn. Last 3 turns. Wow. Okay, but obviously, there's a pretty huge downside to that. Once the effect has ended, you become stunned for 1 turn. None of this can be dispelled, and they ignore immunity. That is pretty stellar, man. I mean, yeah, you're going to get knocked out for a turn, but you can run your tank up next to him, and you can obviously cover him for that 1 turn that he's stunned. But for the 3 turns leading up to that stun, Homeboy's going to be pretty damn lethal. Wow. Alright, and then we have Flame of the Demon World. This looks new. This looks Fist of the Mortal Flame. Okay, attack an enemy, dealing 1.4 times damage. Critical hits deal evil fire to both the enemy and yourself. After battle, all damage taken plus 15%. And any healing received is converted into damage equal to 50% of the healing amount. So that includes him too. So he is going to have a hard time being healed. Last 2 turns, this effect cannot be dispelled. Negative effects are ignored if you are under the Dark Dragon effect. So this is the Dark Dragon effect. So obviously after you use this, his what is it called? His Dark Flame? Where is it called? Evil Fire. His Evil Fire will not affect him. It'll still affect your enemy, obviously, but that's pretty awesome. Okay, alright, so he can still receive heals and all that good stuff as long as he's transformed, right? Okay, alright. So this is kind of like, so this is, instead of just transforming like Yusuke does, he transforms while doing an attack, and it's a big, 4-block AoE, and then you get this Dragon of the Darkness Flame, Dark Dragon buff thing, where you get the mobility and the crit damage and all that good stuff. And as long as that's active, you can use Fist of the Mortal Flame and not be affected by the evil fire. So that's pretty wicked. Alright, and what is the last things that we get? Adversary. Defense increases by 10%. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be too concerned about his defense. And then we get Backstab. Ooh, lovely. Okay, when attacking, if the target hit points is 100%, deals fixed damage once. Damage is equal to 2 times the hero's attack. And guess what? This guy's going to have a huge attack. So, all in all, very wicked, very happy. I cannot wait to run this guy, build him up. And I do like the way his skin looks. Kind Kind of surprised that he's not covered in eyeballs. Alright, and then we have the Toguro brothers. Right. Oh yeah, and there's this there's this little brother on his shoulder. Man, he's really hanging off of him. That's funny. Oh, I think we have just enough potions. Alright, let's see. Let's see what this guy does. Assassin Brothers is the class they start in. They get Blast. Yeah, okay. If hit points is above 80%, damage taken is reduced by 30% during battle. That's pretty cool because, well, that's nice to have. 80% power, and then he goes up to 100% power. So this must be him transforming. Okay, and here's his wicked, you know, I just took a steroid shot to the neck form. That's 80%. Oh, does he get even more ripped at 100? Oh, hell yeah, he does. Alright. Alright, here's him and his 100% power. That's funny. Wow, okay. 80% power, 100% power. They're like, are we going to come up with names for these classes? We'll call that one 80%, we'll call that one 100. I'm sure he gets 120% here somewhere. Alright, so we get boost. When entering battle, units attack increases by 7%. Lucky number 7. Okay, alright. It's a possibility. Transform. 6-turn cooldown. Okay. Use to gain 3 extra blocks of movement and an extra attack. An extra attack. So does that mean that he actually attacks twice? We'll see. While also entering the 120% state. All stats except for hit points plus 20%. That's pretty cool. Can now stack with fusion power. Oh, that just got less cool. But for every 1 block moved before attacking, attack increases by 5 up to 15%. That's wicked. That's pretty much kind of like what Leon's doing. So that's very cool. Can block 1 instance of fatal damage and restore 20% hit points. Okay, we got a little bit of Papa Vargas built in. Okay. Only triggers once, and this is why I was thinking that, because I first saw this ability and quickly read through it. I thought maybe he might be a tank, because I mean he is coming back to life and doing some of the stuff that we see our tanks do. After attacking, move an extra 5 blocks last 2 turns. Wow, so he can really hit and run. Damn. After effect has ended, lose 90% of remaining hit points. Okay. Okay, I mean, there's a very simple way around his transformation because there's no lingering effects. I mean, he's just going to lose 90% of his hit points, his remaining hit points. Right? So you're not going to die from this. You're just going to be at low health. So if you're down to 100 hit points and then this wears off, it's just going to take you down to 10 hit points. And then you can just heal. So, you know, that's pretty easy to do. It's easy to bring this guy back from his transformation. Where, like, Yusuke gets kind of a pretty decent debuff on him when he comes down from his transformation. Kurama can't counterattack. This, I mean, you can pretty much throw a heal on him and just be done with it. So that's kind of cool. I do have to say that this guy's transformation, I think, probably has the least amount of negative effect, or the easiest negative effect to counter, because all you have to do is have somebody waiting to heal him. So that's cool, and you can kind of plan for that because you know when that's going to wear off. Alright, fighting stance shield. That's funny because that kind of sounds like a tank's ability, but my guildies told me this guy's not a tank. What's this? Ha! 30% chance to trigger when entering battle. Reduces enemies' range by 1. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This effect can only trigger once per 2 turns. Okay. You know, that's actually pretty cool, because if you only have a 1 block attack range, and this triggers, then effectively you can't attack. This effect can only be triggered once per 2 turns when entering battle. So yeah, this guy has a chance. If you only have like a 1 block attack range, he can just be like, oh no, you don't get to attack. 30% chance you don't get to attack. I guess the only way to avoid it is if you have a 3 block attack range and you're attacking him from only 2 blocks away. Obviously, if he takes 1 range away from you, you'll still have a 2 attack range. You'll still be able to attack him. But this is cool because, archers, most things don't have a 3 attack range. Most things that have more than 1 only have a 2. So any archer trying to shoot at him, if this procs, their arrows just go limp and hit the dirt. That's pretty cool. This is definitely something different. Ha. Alright, bet. And then we just have pretty generic stuff here. Onrush, okay, we know what this does. 1.5. Increase the defense and magic defense, cool. And we get precaution. Okay, when attacking, defense increases by 12%. So, no, this guy's not a tank. But interestingly enough, he can tank for himself. I mean, in a way, he can kind of tank for himself. I mean, he can just make it so that you can't attack him. Now, of course, that's a 30% chance. 1 out of 3 attacks against this guy are just going to fall into the dirt. And I'm assuming this guy is going to have some monster stats. And since when did this guy have a little buckler on his arm? Fighting stance shield. Oh, that's right. That's his brother. His brother turns into that crappy little shield. And then obviously he turns into a sword. But this is cool right here. I think in the anime he turned into this 80% and 100%. I think that was after his brother was killed. I don't really think that's his brother. For some reason, I don't want to think it is. But if I'm wrong about that, somebody leave me a comment, let me know. It has been a while since I've watched Yu Yu Hakusho, but I will be watching it again very soon. So very happy with these characters. Definitely look cool. This guy doesn't need a skin, because they have a bunch of cool skins for him. Oh, that's right. And he comes with finger shot. Finger shot. Bang, bang. All right. Attacks an enemy dealing 1.3 times damage. When equipped with melee soldiers, soldiers also attack. Also pushes the target back 2 blocks and reduces their attack and skill, watch out Sakura, by 20% for 2 turns. This is cool because it moves people around. Wow, that's crazy. This guy effectively... It only has a 2-turn cooldown. This guy effectively, I haven't ran him yet, so I can't, give my official word on it, but he seems like he would kind of play like Leon does. I mean, with all the added movement, he gets to push people around. 1.3 times damage ain't bad. Okay, let's look at his talent. Body manipulation. After taking action, gain body boost, attack and skill plus 0.5%, can stack up to 15 times. Okay, so this guy is going to love those long fights. Wow, he's just going to get more and more deadly. Attack and skill by 0.5%. That's pretty cool. And obviously this goes up, I'm sure, quite a bit. So his attack and his skill can probably get pretty high. You just got to wait 15 turns. This effect can be obtained both before attacking and entering battle and after killing an enemy. Oh, that's pretty wicked. After taking action. So after you take an action. Okay, so pretty much this is saying that if you attack somebody, you're gonna get your 0.5%, and then if you kill that person, you're gonna get it again. So it gives him a chance to double stack, I guess, if I'm reading that right. which is kind of cool because you are going to want to stack 15 of these if you possibly can. So being able to stack more than one of these in a turn is pretty wicked. I cannot wait to run this character. He's also Empire and Dark Reincarnation, of course. Finger Bang Bang, awesome, awesome. Toro Bros and their Finger Bang, way to go. And I didn't really look at Hiei's his talent. We should probably do that. Man, he's already at the top of the charts up here somewhere. There he is. There's my boy with his black flames of whatever. Oh yeah, he gets Sword of the Darkness Flame to start with. Okay, I missed that about him too. Attacks enemy, deal 1.2 damage. Ignores guard. Ignores guard. That's what we wanted. That's what makes my boy an assassin. Before battle, dispels 2 enemy buffs. That's important. So, like before you even start fighting, he's gonna dispel 2 buffs. Critical hits deal 1 instance of fixed damage. Very nice to the enemy and yourself after battle. I was gonna say that's very Joshua-ish, but Joshua doesn't hurt himself with his own fixed damage. Damages heroes attack times 2. Negative effects are ignored if you are under Dark Dragon effect. Okay, cool. So he's gonna ignore the fixed damage to himself as long as he's in his transformation mode. Then you just have to get a tank there to cover him when he kind of craps out of that and he's stunned for a turn. All in all, pretty damn skippy if you ask me. Yagan Eye is his talent. Battle, comma, attack and crit chance, plus 7%. Bet, okay. Before battle, reduces one random enemy stat by 15%. I love that. I love these breaks. It's one of my favorite things about Bernie is that anytime somebody runs up to Bernie with their big bad stats, their stats all get cut before they actually get into combat with Bernie. So I do like things like this. So obviously anybody that runs up on Hiei, they're going to get a 15% stat reduction to one random stat. That's pretty damn awesome. And then there's more. When attacked by an AoE skill, if you are positioned on the edge of the skill span, take no damage this time. This effect can only trigger once per battle. But you have to be on the outside. I'm really going to have to see how that plays out with the AoE. But hey, if this guy even has a chance to slip an AoE, that's pretty effing awesome. Like a lot of AoEs, they bring a lot of nasty debuffs and stuff like that with them. So, you know, a lot of times with AoEs, you're not really even so much worried about the damage as the debuffs and the negative effects that they bring. So this is pretty cool. The fact that he can just kind of slip away from that and maybe not catch those debuffs from an earthquake, that's pretty wicked. I'll take that any day. So, very happy. Your boy's psyched. I can go to sleep happy now. Hell, I could die happy now. And I got Kitty over here for all the cuddles I want. Damn. So, on that note, no, I'm not going to bed. I'm going to go drink some more coffee and I'm going to go make some waffles because today's already a good day. Now, I hope all of you have the same luck. I hope all of you have better luck than me. I hope each of you pulls, double each of these characters. I hope you don't even have to get to the pity rate, right? I hope you drop 20 summons and get both of these characters. Best of luck to everybody. And Mobile Gamers Unite. Mobile Gamers Assemble! I just wanted to do that. I can't get too loud. It's still early in the morning. But yeah, let me know how you guys did on the polls. And comments are always open. Peace and love, everyone. Peace and love. Have a good day. Have a good day, because you know I am. Later, y'all.